think, man, what I heard the other day, man, what I thought was dope is not that we know that this is how we would get treated when we see something like that, but why are they being treated that way is the question, right? Like, why are they having that situation where they feel like they have the control to do whatever the fuck they want to do, and we don't?
Because they can.
Yeah.
Some reason they can, you know?
Yeah, not some, but we know what the reason that they feel that way,
Mm-hmm.
right? And
Well-
that entitlement, man, is a poison, and they don't realize that, right? That's what's killing the Republican Party right now, right? The poison of that they have the authority to do whatever the fuck they think they can do.
Mm-hmm.
And that shit don't exist no more, bro.
Speak on that. Speak on that entitlement, Aubrey, because, like you said, like what they were doing when they were breaking windows and rushing entrances and breaking into offices and waving Confederate flags in there and dressed like fucking militias and fucking, I don't know what the fuck that guy was dressed like, a fucking Viking or whatever. Like, these motherfuckers were wilding the fuck out. Not in a Target, not in a Foot Locker, in the fucking Capitol building. So that's entitlement, obviously. Like, that's the first time shit like that has happened since the War of 1812. So, like, speak on that, man.
Yo, what I would say, man, about this whole situation, man, is that them cats could have walked up the stairs and went right into the Capitol building, right? And some of them did.
No, they did.
But these fucking goofballs wanted to try to prove a point that you can climb up the side of a fucking building where there's steps 15 feet away. Like they in fucking the Braveheart or some shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Like they were the hardest gangsters in the whole shit, right?
Yeah, and that's one of those things, man. And you'd be like, when you see it, like, man, how dare you? How fucking dare you, bro? Like, not because you wanted to do it, but because you thought you could.
The audacity to do it.
The audacity, and like you thought you could scale our walls. That's a bigger message to what you're sending out to the world.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you got the audacity to do that.
Facts.
It was a triple violation in that motherfucker, man. But what I will say is I love watching them motherfuckers get arrested when they come back or getting kicked off of flights.
Bro, you saw, speaking of these cats scaling the walls, you saw one of them buddies that was inside that was scaling the wall, like inside of the like congressional hall. Like, he was like, yo, man, I didn't mean to hurt anybody. Like, I'm sorry. Like, he was like, I'm begging for forgiveness. Like, no, bro, you can't beg for forgiveness after you go that far, bro.
They said them cats was wiping doo-doo on the wall, man.
Yeah.
Their own doo-doo. So they were snitching on themselves because that's DNA, bro. Like, you were literally telling people who you are, and then they're like, man, Facebook and this shit is snitching on me. No, bro, you left your shit in there.
Yo, can you imagine being like the head of the feds and you gotta tell a motherfucker, man, go get me some scrapes and some of that boo-boo on the wall.
Go get that shit off the wall for me.
Yeah, go get that shit off the wall.